Hi guys, I'm Danita500. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be playing Boccia and we'll be joined by two of my friends, Elanza and Hermano. Boccia is an actual sport for the physically disabled people. I used to play Boccia, but I had to stop due to my back. Elanza found a mobile version of Boccia. It's great. It's a bit unrealistic due to certain things that you can do. But honestly speaking, for somebody like me who doesn't play anymore, it's great. I really miss my sport. So yeah, we're not going to be playing the actual game today. We're going to be playing the mobile game. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. So I'm going to show you guys images of what I'm telling you guys, just to give you all a visual experience of this, just so that everybody understands what I'm talking about. So to qualify for Boccia, all four of your limbs needs to be affected in one way or another. Like with people with cerebral palsy or people like me with arthrogryposis or quadriplegia. Oh, sorry. Quadriplegia. Sorry. Quads. I'm gonna simplify this for myself. My tongue and the tongue twisters do not go well together. So yeah, there are quite a few people, disabled people, that can play Boccia. It's great. There are 5 different classes in Boccia, classifications in Boccia. I'm going to tell you all about them. So first you get the BC1s. They are the people with lesser movement, lesser mobility in either their hands or feet. To explain this, my friend Hermano, he's also going to be playing with us, as I said. He is a BC1. So BC1s struggle to roll the ball themselves. They need an assistant to help them push their wheelchair, to help them move and do stuff. A lot of BC1s are sometimes foot players because they can't use their hands to play. I honestly haven't seen a BC2 or a BC4 foot player as of yet. I don't know if that's a thing. It's my sport and I don't know, I'm sorry. But yeah, that's the BC1 classification. BC2s are a little bit stronger than a BC1. They don't need an assistant anymore. BC1s and BC2s are usually people with cerebral palsy. There are sometimes people with other disabilities that can play as a BC1 or BC2, but I'm not so quite sure what qualifies. BC2s, like I said, don't need an assistant anymore. They have a bit more, but they're not as strong as a BC4. They have a bit more movement in their hands and stuff, where they can do things on their own. Then you get people like me and Elanza who are BC3s. BC3s like us, as you all know by now, I can't use my hands or anything else. And Elanza as well struggles to hold things in her hands. So she doesn't struggle to hold things. She's going to struggle to throw a ball. She can hold the ball just fine, but she won't be able to put enough oomph behind the ball to throw it. So we use ramps. A ramp is an assistive device, as you all can see by the images that I'm currently showing you. Ramps are assistive devices that allows us to roll the ball onto the playing area, the court. We have an assistant that is standing or sitting in front of us in the court. A BC1's assistant stands behind their backs. We tell our assistants everything they need to do, and they do it for us. Some BC3s use a stick or something to release the ball on the ramp. I used to hold the stick in my mouth, but Elanza holds hers in her hand. Then you get the BC4s. BC4s are a lot stronger. They still don't have full arm movement. See, with Boccia, if you can lift your arm with ease, if you can lift your arm to the sky with ease, you will not qualify for Boccia. So for people that's BC4, they're stronger, but they still qualify because they still struggle to lift their arms. BC5s as well, they are again stronger than BC4, but it's the same thing. I'm not going to say much about BC4s or BC5s due to the fact that I mostly don't know a lot about them. I don't know how people qualify for them even. All I know is that they're stronger than the BC1s and 2s, but I honestly don't know that much. This coming from a previous Boccia player. Oh goodness. Apparently I don't know much. The equipment we use in Boccia, they range in various prices. So a set of balls. Balls consist of one white ball, the jack ball, 6 blue balls, and 2 red balls. A good set, and I mean a good set, great quality balls, they cost a lot, mostly because they aren't in South Africa. Good quality balls usually come from overseas. There are currently new balls that I never had, known as the Victory balls. I heard they're great for ramp players. So those type of balls are quite a penny. And yeah, so if you want to go big, you gotta pay a lot. I never wanted to go big. I used to play with the school's equipment, and ramps in in South Africa aren't as pricey, but if you get a ramp from overseas, it's very, very pricey. It's worse than walls, but it's necessary. I have to say, not everybody can play with one of those great fancy ramps because it's a lot of information to remember. So the fancier ramps, and I'm showing images for this, have these markings on them. It's like a ruler, if you want to view it like that. So you can put the ball anywhere on any number, and it's going to roll somewhere on the court that you know where it's going to be. Not every ball rolls the same. You get different types of balls. You get super soft balls, medium soft, medium, I think medium hard balls, super hard balls. And Elanza talked about sticky soft balls. They apparently stick to each other a bit, due to the fact that they are so soft. The softer they are, the harder it is to push them away. But if you play with a mixed set, like Elanza does, then a hard ball and a soft ball isn't going to be put on number 4 and roll the same. The soft ball is going to stop much sooner than the hard ball. So if you want the hard ball to stop exactly next to the soft ball, you'd have to put it even lower on the ramp. So for ramp players, and I'm not saying every ramp player can do this, because there are many players, people that I know, that wouldn't be able to do it due to the fact that it's a lot of pressure, because you need to remember so much. There is something known as a cheat sheet. Elanza plays with it, where she has a lot of numbers on paper from which ball goes where, what number. You can't make cheat sheets for every single spot on the court. So you need to make a cheat sheet, a couple of cheat sheets for 9 points on the court at least. And as you all can see, I'm currently showing which 9 points is very important. In Northwest, we use these 9 points in our trials. And in our trials, then we need to play to those 9 points. Closest to the jack gets points. The closer you are, the more points you get. That's how our trials works. But it's very important when you test out balls, or when you need to make cheat sheets, to know. And even if you don't make a cheat sheet, it's important to practice these 9 spots on the court, to know exactly what type of measurements you need to make, adjustments you need to make to the ramp. You should know if you put all of the length pieces in, because all of the ramps, most of the ramps come in pieces, where you can add a piece to make it even more longer and then even greater speed. Extra speed means extra momentum, means extra bounce. How can I put it? Not bounce, no. Extra oomph. Oh, I love this word. And if you have extra power behind your ball, it's gonna smack a ball straight out of its way. So it's sometimes necessary. So these 9 points are very, very important. For people who definitely can't focus with so much pressure, I mean the adrenaline from the game and the pressure, it's sometimes too much for people to handle. There's a lot of stress in boccia. So if anybody here is listening that is currently a boccia player, or I highly recommend you listen to me right now. If you're gonna struggle to, how can I put this? If this is gonna be something that's difficult for you, so much pressure on you, it's a lot of stress. If you can't play under a lot of stress, then please do listen to me. Don't try and get fancy equipment just because somebody else plays with fancy equipment. It's not for everybody. Not everybody can use it. It's like in a game of golf, and I've seen this so many times on the mobile game for golf. Sometimes a fancy shot gets you into a tough spot, a lot of trouble. Why? Because you can't pull it off. And it's the same when it comes to boccia. If you can't play under a lot of pressure and concentrate, because it's a tough game on time, you need to come up with ideas then and there. So if you can't do all of this at once, don't get fancy equipment that's not going to help you at the end of the day. It's going to give you much more pressure and stress. It's going to add to it instead of take away. It's not going to help you. So yeah, I highly suggest that you guys think about this. These things are expensive, and you don't need to pay so much money if you're not going to try to go too big. The bigger you try to go, the more pressure and stress it becomes. Okay, so in the game, I'm gonna explain how the balls work, but I think I should explain it now in case I end up forgetting. So if you get this explanation twice, I'm sorry. So the first person that plays will be red, and red has the white ball, always. After a white ball, red plays the first colored ball, which will be red. Then blue will play. Then the one furthest from the white ball will play again. In pairs, in individuals, when it's one-on-one, they each have 6 balls, 6 colored balls. In pairs, there's 2 people in your team, so each will have 3 balls. In teams, each will have 2 balls because there are 3 people in your team. Okay, so the court that we are going to be playing on looks like this. It is the entire court now, 12.5 meters in length and 6 meters wide. The playing area of the court is only 10 meters in length and 6 meters wide. Due to the fact that there are 6 boxes where the athletes sit and play, the boxes where the athletes sit are 2.5 meters wide and 1 meter. Sorry, no, don't listen to me. Please don't listen to me. 2.5 meters long in length and 1 meter wide. And there are 6 boxes. So when we play in teams and pairs, the team, they sit in their correct boxes. It's not like it's one player of my team, one player of the other team, one player of my team, one player of the other team. So red always starts first. So if it's 2 people playing against each other, they sit in the middle boxes. Red will be in box 3, blue in box 4. If it's pairs, then there's 2 players on each team. Red will be in box 2 and 4, blue in box 3 and 5. When it's in teams, when there's 6 players, 3 on each team, it's red in box 1, 3 and 5, blue in box 2, 4 and 6. And yeah, there is a cross with a penalty box around it in the middle of the playing area, in the middle of the court. 5 meters from the top and 3 meters from the side. The box in length is 25 centimeters by 25 centimeters. Then there's a V line, which I'll be explaining a lot more about in the gameplay. The V line is the point of the V line is 1.5 meters from the middle between box 3 and 4. And on the sides, it's 3 meters. And yeah, I'll explain more about the V line when we play the game. I believe that is that. I can't think of anything else to explain. Rules are, well, with the game that we're going to be playing, rules are irrelevant. we don't need them because it's friendly, because it's a fun game. Rules in the actual boccia game, there are quite a few of them, and the rules differ a bit between the players. So a BC1 assistant and a BC3 assistant have different rules. BC3's assistants may not turn their back, they may not look into the court, they must sit with their backs to the court. BC1 assistants look into the court the entire time, but they stand behind the player outside of the court until the player calls for them. So it's not going to help that I explain rules a lot. What I suggest is, if you want to know more about the rules of the game, I'm going to try and save this PDF that I'm looking at right now. It's on Docs apparently. And try to add it in the description. But if I can't, if you don't see it in the description, it means that I couldn't add it, or I don't know how. Then you can either comment down below and explain to me how I do these things, because I don't know how to link stuff in the comments. I've seen YouTubers and VTubers link stuff, and it's great, it's awesome, I absolutely love it. I can't do it. I don't know how. Please help me. But if I don't add it, go search for the Boccia version 3 rulebook. I believe that's the current rulebook. Sorry. That's the rulebook I'm looking at right now. This is 2018 rules. I don't have. I believe these are the current rules until next year. I think next year is when the new rules come in. But yeah, I highly suggest you guys go search for this if you do want to know more about boccia. And yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy watching me and my friends play. It's fun. It's really fun. I miss the actual game. My back doesn't miss the actual game. That's a pain. Sat for hours playing game. My back is so glad I quit. But I miss it. I really miss it. And if I could go back now, I won't. I won't go back now. My back won't allow me to do it, so I won't. So I'm glad for this game because it's great. It's unfortunately not truly how I played boccia, because there's no ramp option. You play as a hand player, and I wasn't hand player. But it's great. It's still boccia. It's still same dynamics, same goal at the end of the day. Get close to the white. Score. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. We'll be playing against Elanza right now. I'm going to call her. And afterwards, we'll be playing against Hermano. So I truly, truly hope you guys enjoy this. Alright guys, First, we're going to be playing against Elanza. She has joined us in voice chat on Telegram. So, Elanza, hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Fine, thank you. It is nice to play against you.
Oh, great. I can't wait for this, you know. And I'm doing quite alright. Okay, guys.
It is not the real game, but at least we can play
Yeah.
a game on our...
I was telling everybody that this game is very unrealistic, but it's still fun.
Yes, it's on our phone.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Just before we're going to go into the PvP game, I just want to give a quick rundown. There is versus AI, where we can play against the robot of this game. It starts out quite easy and then it ends quite difficult. Oh goodness, no, I don't want to go in. And as you all can see, there's a couple of ads. Ads are quite a pain in this game. Then you get the 2 players where you can play against somebody who's sitting right next to you or something like that. And then you get PvP online. So what Elanza and I are going to be doing is we're going to play a friend match with my own password. I'm going to be crossing out the password. I'm sorry, guys. And make sure, if you guys do want to play this, I'm going to try to link it in the description below. I don't know how yet. So if I do figure it out, I will link the game there. So if we do play this game, make sure you choose 120 seconds. It's just if the person takes a while to play, it's easier for them to think then, and you won't just disconnect from them immediately. So yeah, we're going to go in. Lan, I'm going in. Okay, guys, so it's Elanza's turn to play the jackball first. Red always plays the jackball first in the beginning of the game. So, first of all, there's a V line in front of us, as you all can see. Elanza, show the V line first, please.
Here is the V line.
Thank you.
The ball needs to go over the V line.
Yeah.
Otherwise, your opponent gets that ball.
And the jackball is the only ball that needs to be going over the V line. The other balls can stop in front of it and they won't be removed.
Yes. Now I need to play the first ball as well.
Yeah, the one who plays the jack plays the first ball of the game. Now it's my turn.
Not really good, but it's
Goal of the game, be closer. The closest to the jack gets a point. So, and the furthest one from the jack, it works like golf rules. The furthest one from the jack plays again until they are closer. Not yet. Oh, wow.
brought my ball closer, so now it's Danita's turn again.
Okay, so before I play, I just want to quickly explain a couple of things. If you press on a ball and move it from side to side, you can move like this. The arrows turn the screen like this. Then you can go down or up. Up is a bit more bouncy, down is speed and power. The button on top of here allows you to choose a ball. So this is a soft ball and this is a super hard ball. So we're going to be using a soft ball. I don't want to play aggressive right now, I just want to score. Never mind, I should have played aggressive from the beginning. No! Okay, guys.
And this is the other thing. You never know what is going to happen. So you need to make plans all the time.
Improvise a lot.
Yes.
Yeah, in a boccia game, you can't go in with a game plan or anything because it changes in a matter of seconds.
Yes.
Oh, you're gonna play aggressive.
Yes.
Ay, but not yet.
Away. And now I'm going to try to place the ball in the middle.
Something to take into account, guys, if you do play this game. When it bounces, the ball does not stop there. It continues to roll. So you need to plan exactly where the ball should fall, like this. It's going to fall there, but it's going to roll all the way over there. I only have one ball left. Let's make it count. I made it count. So, what are you gonna do, Lon?
I'm going to try to go in between the balls, but to do this you need to play very hard.
Oh, a risky move.
I want to go in the middle and try to push the deck a little bit back.
Okay, so guys, this is a game where you need to take risks. Because if you don't take risks, thank you.
Okay.
Then,
This is one plan.
thank you. If you don't take risks, then there's a chance you're not going to win. So, how that worked, how the points worked, is the amount of balls closest to the jack ball until the first closest ball of the opposing team. So there was only one ball of mine closer. And now it's my turn. Not what I wanted.
It depends on how many balls you have closer. The
Yes.
point that you have.
Until the first ball of the opposing team that is closer.
Yes. I'm going to try to place the ball first, and now
You're gonna knock it.
try to knock
Oh, I saw your plan.
the ball a little bit closer to the deck.
That didn't work.
It didn't work, so
What's
now I need to I the plan B, and this is to knock on Danita's ball to knock it away.
Nice.
So you need to have a plan A and a plan B. If plan A did not work, you need to have a plan B that you can use.
Okay, so it's open here right
But
now.
now, it was not good from my side because the deck was open.
Yes, always try to get a jack to be blocked by one of your balls. Otherwise, the opposing person can just score instantly if they play right.
No,
Okay, so
that wasn't my plan.
Elanza's 6 balls are up. I got 4 left and I'm planning on using that 4 not to do what I just did. No. Let's just quickly get rid of that. That's an issue.
I see what you want.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm gonna take as many points as I can get. Right, so guys, what's amazing about this game is we don't play with Boccia rules. Boccia rules is you need to stay quiet.
Yeah.
And that's boring. So
Now I am going to try and play a cloud ball.
careful. Nice. So what would have happened if Elanza's jack ball had stopped before the V line? It would have been my turn to play the jack ball. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a hard ball. Right. If you
But guys, I want to tell you how me and Danita met.
yeah.
We met at the real Boccia game.
And that is how many years ago?
That is 7 years ago now.
I can't believe we've known each other so long.
7 years ago. It's very long.
Yeah, 7 years. Wow.
Yes. So we know each other a long time.
Yeah, wow. I can't believe it's 7 years.
Yes, me either. But it is.
Yeah. Wow. I'm kind of a bit speechless right now. I didn't think.
Okay.
I'm kind of a bit speechless right now. Hermano and I actually talked about this. When was it? Yesterday? So we talked about how long he's been playing. And I was like, yeah, you and I started playing before Hermano did. I think a year or two.
Yeah.
And then I tried to figure out how long it actually has been since I've been playing Boccia.
Yes.
Oh, but I truly missed the game. Wow! Upon closer look, I can see your ball is closer, but goodness, that is close.
Yes.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play like this. And then I'm gonna play aggressive. Okay, semi-aggressive, not too much. There we go. I think it was...
Right.
What was it, our third year or our second year of Boccia that we played together in the finals.
Out for gold in the finals.
Yes.
It was the second year.
Our second year. That was a tough game, guys.
Very, very tough. Because, this is the game. And they try to make it real.
Yeah.
But it's very, help me out there.
Unrealistic. This game is very unrealistic for how it works, because in the real game is you physically sit there and play. So this is very unrealistic, and the things never always work out as you wanted to. But yeah, go on.
So in the real game, my classification is and Danita's classification is we play with the ramp.
Yeah, in the intro I explained what a ramp is.
A ramp operator.
Yeah, what's
how to move the ramp.
You know what sucks about this game is the fact that we're currently playing as hand players, but we're ramp players. So, as a ramp player, the balls don't bounce like they do here. You don't throw a ball, it rolls.
Yes. If you guys are really interested, you can go on YouTube. Then you can type in BC3 player. And then you can go and look how it works.
Okay, so since Elanza got a bit cut off there due to our signal. Signal is a terrible thing here. What Elanza said was, if you guys are truly interested in watching this and interested in our game, then you guys can go on YouTube and Google Boccia. And depending, if you want to see RAM players, you can go and type in Boccia BC3, and it should show up. You will know immediately from the images that I showed you what a BC3 player is. Ooh! Whoa!
Now there is one thing to do.
Yeah. That is to knock the jack ball out.
To bump the jack out, but then they place it on the cross.
Yes, so if the jack goes out when it's already in play. So when you play the jack and it goes out, then it goes on to the second player. But if it gets knocked out when it's currently already in play, no, okay, then it goes on to the cross. Why? There's a box around the cross. In this game, there are no penalties that I've seen so far. But in the real game, you get penalties. So penalties is after an end. An end is, you can see at the top above my name, there is 1, 2, 3, 4 with the score underneath. After an end, penalties gets played to add extra points. If land in the cross and they don't in the box, not the cross, and they don't touch the lines of the box around it. Wow! Nice. If they don't touch the box around it, then it is a point, and it gets added to the score, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
If it's in the box, if you play a penalty ball and it is in the middle of the box, and the ball didn't touch any of the lines of the class, then it adds by your score.
Yeah. Okay, before I say goodbye to Elanza, I want to quickly explain something else. So if Elanza had gotten enough points and we had gotten the exact score, let's say she has 3 now and I had 3, so we're even. Then we would have played an extra end called a tie break, where they place the jack on the cross. Then they toss a coin again, and the one that lands on the coin, let's say Elanza chooses heads and I choose tails. So it lands on heads. Then Elanza gets to play first. Or you choose. In this game, it's in the mobile game, it's the one that lands on gets to play first. I absolutely love Elanza's budgie. So guys, say hello to Bubble. Yeah, not Bubbles, Peanut. Sorry.
That is my buddy, Peanut. Do you want to talk?
I almost said Bubbles.
I didn't want to allow them to talk on the video, but now you guys can hear him.
He's the sweetest. I absolutely love his little squeaks in the back. I'm leaving it as it is. I absolutely love the squeaks in the back. Everybody's gonna love Peanut. I can't believe I almost said Bubbles. Please, Elanza, forgive me. But yeah, so then it's an entire end again, and the winner there does not get added to the score. So it doesn't matter if you win with 3 points or 1 point. It doesn't get added to the score, but it does count as a win. But yeah.
But you only get 6 minutes per end, so you need to be in time. There are a clock on the court.
Yes, the difference between an actual boccia game, so I'm just going to go out of the win screen, an actual boccia game and this game is, this isn't timed. The only thing that's timed is if your opponent does not play, then that's the only thing that's timed. But games, the game truly isn't timed. You don't get 6 minutes to play all 6 balls or 7 balls. Sorry, I'm hiccups. 7 balls if the jack is included. So this is a big difference from the actual game, because the actual game is timed, and this game is only 1 player versus 1 player. It's not like the actual game where it's where you can play in, well, for BC3s in pairs. We can't play in teams, mostly because BC3 has a lot of equipment. So if you put 6 BC3 players on a court, it's going to be tight. It's a tight fit. It's going to be difficult. But with BC 1s and 2s, the BC 1s and 2s pair up together in teams, where then they have 6 people on the court. But yeah, Lan, do you have anything else you want to add?
No, I think this is the basic.
Okay.
So like I said, if you guys is interested, you can go look on YouTube.
Yeah.
If you want to go, they explain everything to you. So if you guys want to learn more, you can go and click on YouTube.
Yeah, I
But this
agree.
is the basic.
All right. Thank you, Lan. Thank you for joining us. Hermano will be up next.
What now?
This was truly fun. I'm sorry for kicking your butt so bad.
No, it's okay. It's just a game and it's part of life, you know?
True.
You need to lose and you need to win.
Yes. Well, thank you, Lan.
So you
It's
can't win all the time.
agreed. You can't win all the time. Thank you, Lan. This was truly fun. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Hermano will be up next. All right. Bye, Lan. All right, guys. We're joined by Hermano. Hermano, hello.
Hey guys, how are you doing?
Hermano, thank you for joining us. I'm so glad that I can play against you.
You're very welcome.
Great. So let's go in. Password's going to be exactly the same thing with Elanza. As with Elanza, you guys won't see it. Hey.
Nice.
Thank you. All right, Hermano, it's your turn. What are you gonna do? Not there yet.
I know.
Nice. You know you don't need to stay quiet, right?
Yes, I know. I'm sorry.
Is it Sorry, I'm gonna turn you a bit louder, sorry.
It's okay.
Okay, 85. Hello.
Hello.
There we go. 85.
Nice.
So close. Oh, there comes the Afrikaans. Amper. So close.
Sorry, guys.
Oh, you
Switch between the two.
You forgot we're English over here. It's okay. I must say, Elanza did quite well with her English. I was so impressed. Wow, nice. Bad news for you though. There's a hole. And I'm gonna use it. And I used it. Oh, wait, no, never mind. Bad news for me. There's still a hole.
out of context. That's not the temple.
Oh, come on.
Almost.
Okay, so your balls are up. Please, please. Whatever you just pictured, don't.
I wasn't going to.
Good, because I heard the giggle. We're family friendly, eh?
Yes.
I am sorry. I am so sorry. No, I'm not sorry. Thank you very much.
I tried to block you, but obviously that didn't work.
That's it. Another thing about this game, because it's so unrealistic. Elanza talked about the fact that this game is a bit unrealistic due to some things that can happen here. In the real game, especially because I'm a ramp player, if Hermano had blocked me like he just did, I would not have been able to go over it because I didn't throw the ball. And even for hand players, they sometimes...
I'm a hand player.
Yes, I told them. Even for hand players, they sometimes struggle in throwing, especially BC1s and sometimes even BC2s. They do have a little bit more difficulty in throwing. So, wow, nice. So whatever is possible in this game isn't necessarily possible in the real life game. But it's still fun. I absolutely love this.
And good practice for strategizing. This is extremely good for strategizing.
It is. Especially because everything and anything is possible.
Yes.
So this is great for practicing strategy. Then you know in the real game what to do and what never to do. Like that. Don't do that. Because it's open. I'm sorry. I can already see the name of this video because I won against Elanza. Me dominating my friends in Boccia. This is definitely probably the video's name. Most likely. Because I won against Elanza. And I'm not going to talk before this. I'm not going to say I'm going to win against you. But for this round, yeah, it's a possibility, honey. No. It's a game of risks, guys. It's a game of risks.
I can still come back from this.
Yes. I wanted to make sure you couldn't come back from this. It didn't work out. It ended up with me. Well, you saw what I did. Yeah, you saw what I did.
I did. Yes.
But that's the difficult part with that super hard ball, is the fact that that's not what you're supposed to do. It's the fact that it's difficult to place it. It doesn't have as much bounce as the other balls, but it rolls a lot.
Yes. Now I have to block you, otherwise I'm screwed. But
No, you have to get a point. If you don't get a point,
yes, but
blocking me isn't going to help you. Because you can't block me as much as you want to. It's not going to work. Because I can do literally anything.
good shot.
So the thing with this game is, guys, when it comes to Elanza, she plays like a BC3 player. Because in her words, in her opinion, and I agree with her, it won't help. It won't help at all if she plays like a hand player. Because it's not possible in the real game. But since I've stopped playing Boccia, I can do anything this game allows me to do. Hey, you knocked it out.
Okay. I have to at least get 1 point. Otherwise this is going to be a whitewash.
I have 2 balls left.
Oh, for goodness sake.
I have 2 balls left. I am sorry. I love you, but no. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it.
Whitewash confirmed.
Yes, definitely. Sorry. I'm very sorry.
I hope this is entertaining for you guys. I really do.
Yeah, this is a fun game.
That's something else.
I think what's actually fun about the fact... Oh, that's dangerous. I think what's actually fun about this is the fact that we can... Okay, guys, I couldn't explain to you this in the game with me and Elanza. I did, but now you actually saw it happen. So Hermano threw the white ball, the jack ball, and it went over the boundaries. And when it goes out of bounds, it becomes mine.
I wanted to play corner ball.
I knew it wasn't going to work because I saw where you were playing it. If you had played it a little bit more, can I say, softly, pulled the aiming thing a bit backwards, then it would have probably been in.
I will keep that in mind. I always forget about that.
So this is the thing about this game, about the unrealistic part of it. The balls don't feel to me like the balls in the game, especially the jack ball. The jack ball, and Elanza and I talk about this a lot. This jack ball is worse than a standard jack ball. When you accidentally touch it, the thing rolls a mile. You just touch it and it rolls a mile. Where in actual Boccia, it does not do that. It's difficult to get the jack ball to just roll like that. You need to actually play with a lot of oomph, you know?
Yes. My jack ball is like that. It's not hard. It's very difficult to move.
rock hard jacks are easier to move than a softball. Elanza has a super soft jack. You're not gonna get that thing to move.
Damn it. Definitely a whitewash. Sorry, guys.
You should say sorry to yourself. You're doing this to yourself. Okay, as y'all can see now, I get the option end without throwing, but who does that? That's boring. When you end without throwing in the game, in the real boccia, you call the ref up to you and you tell the ref, I'm done. I'm not going to play anymore. I'm done. Then you take the points. Then you take the points and leave. It's a good option,
Yes, yes.
but where's the fun in that in a fun game?
Good point. Good point.
I wanna, if this is a whitewash, I wanna do it in style, you know?
Yes, yes.
Style. 11 here. I'm sorry.
Final score 11 to red, 0 to blue. Good job. Good job.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Do you want to go again, or what did you have in mind?
No. It's one game against you, one match against you, and one match against Elanza, then I'm done. So we're done for now.
Alright.
Thank you so much for joining me. I'm certain everybody loved you. Everybody loved watching this game. I'm quite certain of that. So yeah.
You're very, very welcome.
All right. Love you lots.
Love you.
Ta-ta.
Bye.
All right, guys. I hope you had enjoyed that. That was super, super fun. The reason why I play so well in this game is because I put in a lot of time. That and I play with what is given to me. I play with whatever this game can do. I don't think as a boccia player anymore. So I love playing against my friends and making it absolutely difficult for them, because I know that it's going to help them in the future. For a future game, if I make things unrealistically extra difficult for them now in the actual game, then if something unexpected happens, then I know they can handle it. So this is for me, this is super fun for me. This is really great, and I love the fact that I can play against my friends, because I may have stopped playing boccia, but they haven't. And boccia truly will always remain a part of me. As Elanza said, 7 years is a long, long time. And I only stopped because of COVID that time. And after that, I realized my back in the long run isn't going to handle this. So it's not going to help me. Well, other than that, I don't have an assistant anymore. My father told me that he couldn't do this anymore. His back doesn't allow it anymore either. So both of us with back problems, and it's difficult for a BC3 player to get another assistant. I tried to train another assistant, and he helped. He really did. But it's not the same. It's not the same as my actual assistant. It's not the same as my father. Getting rules into the new assistant's head, that's difficult. And it's risky to go in with a new assistant after so many years. You are as good as your assistant. If your assistant makes a mistake, you make a mistake. If your assistant does something, it's technically then you that does something. So if my assistant accidentally started talking in a game, the assistant wouldn't get the penalty. I would. It's against me then. So it's very, very difficult training a new assistant. And yeah, I decided that for my back, for my health, my back is very, very important to me. That if I hurt my back now, and I already have a lot of back pain, then a couple of years into the future from now, I'm gonna regret it a lot. So I'm very thankful for the years that I had in Boccia. I'm thankful for the fact that Boccia gave me my friends. Elanza and Hermano are both incredible people. I love them so, so much. It's truly amazing the amount of joy they give me in my life. So I love my friends so much, and I'm so grateful for Boccia for bringing me to them. And through Boccia, we became closer together. But yeah, I truly, truly hope you all enjoyed this video as much as I did. Because it's great for me to show and share something that is so important to me. This is an amazing game, and anybody can go play it, whether you're disabled or not. The mobile version is there for anybody. So if you want to play Boccia, go ahead, try it. I recommend it. Ads are a pain, but it's bearable. What Elanza gave me advice for is, every time an ad pops up, close the game and go back in. Because while you're playing the game, ads don't appear except for the bottom of the screen. So that's the only issue. But after the game, if ad pops up, close the game, go in again, and you'll be fine. But yeah, I really, really hope you guys enjoyed this, because this was really, really fun. If you did, don't be shy, hit the like button. Sorry. Don't be shy, hit the like button. And if you want to see more of the content that I make, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to be notified when I upload my next video. I'm going to start to upload whenever I want to. This whole sticking to Friday thing doesn't do it for me. So yeah, when I have a next video, I'm gonna upload it. Whether it's Friday, Monday, or whenever, it's gonna go up. I hope you all enjoyed this. Love you all so much. Thank you for watching my videos, and thank you for all of your support. It means the world to me. Take care, guys. Love you all so, so much. Bye.